Over the past few days, I created 3 different balls and the result blew me away. My mission was to determine how long it takes to create the balls and how durable they would be. And in the end, I would determine which ball has the highest pricing tag, starting with... Well guys, so I'm on my way to the store because I have absolutely 0 ingredients. And to build this aluminum ball, I needed aluminum tin foil, metal coating, some hammers, and sandpaper. What a great way to start, am I right? But little did I know how long it would take to get to the store without a car. We have to walk for about 30 more minutes still, but I'm already kind of tired, but... I did eventually make it to the store though, and I definitely took the right sandpaper.
Say 50 bucks.
We got 2 hammers. Oh, I just bit down my tongue. We got 2 hammers, metal polish, a lot of sandpaper, and we're ready to go.
Wait!
Now we're ready. We have enough stuff ready to build our ball. We just went through Safeway, and I went to Harbor Freight before that. Now all we gotta do is just build it. But before building, we had to get back home. And we took the same long walk back. I'm so tired and dehydrated, guys, and it's such a flippin' sunny day today. It's like over 80 degrees. But we're almost home, so we gotta toughen it out. But we struggled with this very big problem. I'm carrying the bag like this because there's a hole in the bag. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. Ah, thank you guys, thank you. Ah man, okay, that's too much. Okay, settle down guys, settle down. So I started building. And I struggled with obstacles along the way, like the foil nearly ripping, and some other ones that are coming in the future. I'm honestly convinced this is not even a ball anymore. Honestly, I think it may be a little too big. I'm gonna cut it off. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our ball. This ball is literally bigger than my head right now. But I was not prepared for what was to come. This thing right here is really bothering me. I'm wondering if I should just hammer this down a little more and then hammer around. Except for that, this ball is really strong. It's really sturdy. This is looking more like a donut or a bagel than a sphere. Or like a sleeping bag. It's not looking like a sphere, so we gotta keep going. Around here, I'm gonna add a little bit of aluminum. Time to hammer, baby. I've been only hammering and my hand is literally covered with aluminum. This right here is the end product after we finished hammering, and now we're going to sand it. There was a big problem with the sandpaper I bought from Harbor Freight. I think it was actually meant for machines or something similar. I have a plan, so it's going to take us 39 minutes, but I want to get Ace Hardware, but the only problem is the bus is going to be leaving soon and I got to be taking the bus, so we got to go quick. Let's go. But I underestimated how long this drive would take. I started by walking 10 minutes to the bus station. I then waited 5 minutes for the bus to arrive. Afterward, I sat on the bus and drove for 15 minutes to my next stop. I got off at my stop but had to get on the other bus, so I walked for 8 minutes. I drove for another 15 minutes and then got off and walked for 10 minutes to the store. And mind you, that was only on the way there. Pretty chill, I liked it. I then arrived at the store and quickly went looking for the sandpaper, but I was warned by the worker that they don't have much of it right now. Nevertheless, it didn't stop me. Well, now we gotta figure out how to get home, and I'm only at 8%, so I gotta get going. We made it to the bus stop, now we gotta wait. After going through 2 bus stops and running like a madman, I finally made it home, and now I had to get back to working. But I had one problem. I was working outside, but the sun would set in around 1 to 2 hours, so I had to hurry before it would be too late for today. I just hailed so much aluminum. And mind you, I'm not wearing a mask. Wow, this is so smooth. The sandpaper is meant to make it smooth and it's actually working. This thing is heavy, hard. And by the way, I got a lot of aluminum on my hands. This looks like pure silver even though it's aluminum. Look how round this thing looks. And it doesn't even look as big as my face anymore. Okay, I should probably take a legit break before I actually get aluminum poisoning. Okay, I'm surprised I still didn't get aluminum poisoning considering how much time I spent outside inhaling aluminum. I'm going to be putting on these gloves because if you guys see my hand right now, It's literally full of aluminum, and I don't want to get more aluminum on my hands. So what I'm going to be doing is my last step of what I want to do is I'm going to be putting metal coating on top. So change of plan. I still feel like I didn't sand it enough, so I'm going to be sanding it a little more right now. And after I finish sanding it, I'm going to put a metal coating around it. You know what the funny part? I only smell the aluminum when I'm actually sitting right next to the aluminum. But when I'm standing farther away, like when I was standing just now at a hand distance away, then I didn't actually smell the aluminum, which is interesting. But I feel like the aluminum becomes more prevalent once I add some liquid to it and then I start sanding it. I sanded it as much as I could. I only got this much. My gloves are literally full of aluminum. I literally spit on the ground because I got aluminum near my mouth. Next step is of course adding a metal coating, and I'm gonna be doing that right after I wash my hands. But this water is literally filled with aluminum. Our sandpapers are all used up by aluminum, and we got aluminum over there. I gotta say, it's been a fun day, but it's going to be getting dark really soon, so we gotta hurry if we want to finish this project by the end of the day. I'm going to be washing my hands really quickly, and then we gotta add some metal coating. Our final step is to add this coating right here. So this is the polishing compound gray. It's the metal coating, and it makes a natural look of copper, brass, stainless steel, and aluminum. So let's open this up and put this coating on top of this ball. If I can figure out how to open this thing. There we go. We opened it up. I honestly don't know how to use this thing, but you never know unless you try, am I right? What the hell? Is this like a chalk or something? I put on this coating, and apparently this is not the shiny type of coating, but it is some gray coating. They say here this is polishing compound, but this does not even look close to the way we wanted it to. Ladies and gentlemen, so this was my first time building something physical, and I'm about to show you guys the final result. But before I show the final result, I want to share one statistic. So currently it's 8:10 p.m. I started this challenge at 2:01 p.m. So it's been about 6 hours. You guys won't believe what you're about to see. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! Yeah, we got this. Woohoo! Yeah. I've made many problems on this project. First of all, I thought I sanded the ball a lot, but I didn't sand it enough. Second of all, I got the wrong polish. I also probably shouldn't have been as scared to add more foil initially. But these are mistakes we can use and fix for the next time. Am I right? I'm currently standing this high up. I have this ball, and I'm about to drop it in 3, 2, 1. Bruh. I mean, the only problem is, of course, this tab thing is popping out. Besides that, it's pretty full. And what if I drop it like this? Barely even made a dent. This thing is as strong as a flippin' rock. You don't want to mess with this thing. Dirty. This place is a mess. And it's about time I clean up. Wish me luck, guys. Then I proceeded to building our next ball. So in the video, the guy did it with 3 pieces of paper, but I think I got around 5 or 6. I want to make it a little bigger just in case. For example, I'm standing or whatever and it's going to become much smaller. I'd rather have a bigger piece than a smaller piece. I'm going to add one more. 4. Yeah, I think this is gonna be our last one because this ball is super big already. So I'm gonna start dipping it in water. Holy crap, it's so soft and it's getting all over my clothes. I probably dipped too much in water. Some chunks of it are already coming off, which is kind of scaring me a little. It's actually pretty satisfying and painful at the same time. It's painful because I keep having to do this over again and track everything. But it's satisfying because of the smooth texture of the ball and the roughness inside. It's a weird combination. I think I'll add a tiny bit more water and then I'm gonna proceed with the flour. Hey, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. Yeah, I don't know the lyrics to that song. Okay, now it's actually becoming a little harder. All we had to do was squeeze out all the water within the paper, and that's exactly what I did. So now the ball is actually a little harder. It feels a little nicer too. It actually feels more like a ball, which is very convenient. I'll do one more rep of water, and then afterward I'm gonna add some flour. And we got a solid ball. I want to add some flour now. Oh wow, this is sticky. Probably should dip it in some water as well. I'll do that right now. Look at this ball. It feels like one of those bouncy balls right now. I do it hit by a paddle. It could definitely pass as a ping pong ball. This, ladies and gentlemen, is how our ball looks like right now, and we'll let it rest for 8 to 10 hours and come back. I want to see how durable this ball actually is.
A few moments later.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Holy crap, guys, this ball is actually really durable and it didn't even break. Impressive. Wow. What a durable son of a gun. This ball took about 36 hours to complete. And finally, I proceeded to creating the last ball, which was the dirt ball. But first of all, I had to get some dirt. And let me tell you, it was not easy. This is harder than I thought.
Found dirt here, but I am having a really hard time actually picking it off. Yeah, this dirt is a little lighter.
We got some dirt here. I'm gonna take this back home and I'm gonna see if that's enough. I'll just pour the dirt in this tray. Oh wow, that's getting in my eyes. Ay, yay, yay. Anyways, we have our dirt right here. I'm going to try to hammer it down a little to soften it up so that it would become smaller so that it could actually fit through this tray. So let's do it. Eventually my glasses started to fog up, so I decided to lift them up and then proceeded to hammering.
Ay, ay, ay.
I just inhaled a lot of dirt there. I'll be pouring within here, so I'm going to be putting this metal thing inside here. There we go. Now let's lift it up, see what will come through. I'm thinking I'll hammer it a little more inside the metal thing so that all of the dirt actually became soft enough to go through it. There we go. The dirt particles, they're coming through. And it seems like we're filtering out really well. We have a lot of plants and rocks on top. I still want to hammer down a little more because I know some of these are just very big dirt chunks. I'm wondering if we got enough dirt. I think we probably did for now. This is all our rock and plant and whatever stuff right now. There are probably big chunks of dirt as well inside, but I feel like we did get enough dirt for now. So I'm gonna be going on to the next step, which is pouring a little bit of water inside here and then actually creating a dirt ball. So let's put a little bit of water in here. Maybe that's a little too much. So I'm gonna be making this circle.
Wait a minute!
The sphere right now, our ball shaped from dirt. Let's go ahead and do that. Getting our hands a little dirty here, aren't we? Not gonna lie, it kind of looks a little gross. You guys see it? Wow, my hands are gonna be really dirty after this. It's very soft and it keeps getting in my eye. Probably should have cut my nails before this. I feel like the more I touch it, the softer it gets. So maybe I should not touch it as much. We got our ball shape right here. This is gonna be the extra dirt for now. My hands are literally dirty as hell. I want to wait for some of the dirt particles to dry up a little bit. Time to check up on the dirt ball. Luckily, the ball was still wet while the dirt particles in the bucket were dry. So I proceeded to place the dirt particles on the wet ball, but unfortunately it didn't go as planned. As the dirt particles were coming off the ball, instead of polishing it, I realized later on that the dirt I was using was probably too soft or not the right dirt. And in most of the tutorials I watched, they either used better dirt or clay to build their ball.
Oh, look at that.
Just picked out dirt from our neighborhood. Probably not the most suitable dirt, to be honest. It wasn't the hardest for this ball, so it didn't glue itself together. The ball doesn't look good with this dirt that we picked out. So I think going forward in future videos, if I want to make a dirt ball, I probably should use the right dirt, the right clay that they used within those videos. I'm gonna try throwing it in 3, 2, 1. This was not a durable ball. And in total, it took me 44 hours to create this ball. Although my balls did not turn out the best, I learned many lessons along the way that I will take and implement when creating something similar to this in the future. And for the pricing tag, I think the aluminum ball is the most worth it at $150. The dope paper ball is $1 and the dirt ball is 1 cent. So the clear winner here is the aluminum ball. Here are some of the other statistics. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel below. And until next time, peace.